Shit. Best day. Ouch. I literally have had like 5 leg cramps in this video. What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly for those of you who are new to my channel, and today I am actually doing my first Q&A video. I have over 100 questions. I didn't really know what to expect for questions, but you guys are pretty personal, so I'm gonna answer them to the best of my ability. I want to answer the most common ones. A lot of the questions are repeated, so I'm just gonna answer the most common questions. I will also list the question here, so let's just go ahead and get right into this. So the first question: what's the lowest GPA that you heard of that got into nursing school, and which is more difficult, pre-nursing or actual nursing school? I would very appreciate if you answered these. Thank you. This is from Jocelyn Peria. Sorry if I butcher names. I'm gonna also put the name here. So the lowest GPA that I have heard of, I honestly don't know, because a lot of people, I've never shared my GPA with anybody about when I was going into nursing school. I really don't know. My school had a requirement that you had, I believe it was a 3.0 going into school. So I would say probably the lowest would be a 3.0. I don't really know for sure, but you had to have a required GPA. So I would say that would probably be the lowest. What is more difficult, pre-nursing or actual nursing school? Definitely nursing school. Pre-nursing sucks, but it's nothing compared to what actual nursing school is. So I would definitely say actual nursing school. That's kind of a no-brainer for me just because I've experienced it. Question from Sophia Hobson is, how did you feel going into your first day of nursing school, and how could new nursing students prepare in the days summer leading up? This is a fun question because when I was this last summer, I actually was finishing classes for nursing school, and I mean the summer before, you're just like going crazy. You're just like, oh my god, I'm starting nursing school, I need to get my shit together, I need to buy like a ton of shit. Don't buy a ton of shit, don't do it. Honestly, going into my first day, I didn't really know what to expect. I was very overwhelmed on my first day. We just got overloaded with a schedule, and I just want all of you to know that on your first day, first week, you're gonna feel like you can't do it. You're gonna feel like, holy crap, this is so much information. There's so much that I have to do this semester, but I want you to know on that first day, take it one day at a time. Sit down with your planner, write down everything, write everything out for the entire semester. Write it all in your calendar. I'm telling you, do this that first week and you will feel so much better, because all you're gonna do from that point on, take it day by day. You're not gonna look ahead. I mean, you wanna have an idea if you need to like work on a project or something, but stop thinking about test 7 when you haven't even done test 3. You know what I mean? Like, stop thinking about how much you have left to do. You're gonna take it day by day. That's honestly how I felt on my first day, was overwhelming feelings, but after going through a whole year of nursing school, I just know I'm gonna be overwhelmed. You're gonna feel like you can't do it, but I promise you, the semester goes by like that and you will be done. So really, my advice to you is to just be open to anything, be open to the idea of being overwhelmed, because you're entering a wild ride. Babes. Question from Morgan Eid. I like this. This one got a lot of likes. Tips on getting up for a 6 to 2 shift, and how on earth can you work out after that? Did it today, did it last week, do it all the time. It honestly comes down to dedication and commitment, guys. Like, I love having a nice body. I love feeling good. I love, you know, fitness and health. Like, it's something that I'm passionate about. As much as I love working and making money, I really enjoy working out. So I mean, no, is it the thing that I look forward to after work? Not every day, but a lot of times it really is kind of my stress reliever. So once I get off of a shift that was either stressful or long, I really do look forward to going and crushing a workout. Tips on waking up. I struggle with that sometimes myself. Honestly, I set an alarm. Everybody judges me for this. I set an alarm for 4:30, 4:45, and 5. And then once I hit all of those alarms, I may set it one more time, but the time it takes me to get ready is like 30 minutes in the morning. So I just make sure I have all my crap ready to go the night before. Like, I have my lunchbox out, have my gym clothes ready, just being prepared. That's my advice to you. Top tips for clinical from Sierra A. I'm gonna make an entire video on clinical, but clinical is honestly fun and it's a really good experience. I didn't really love my clinical experience, but I know that I will love my future clinical experiences because we get to do more. So honestly, you'll love clinical. It's putting your skills to the test and it's fun. So I don't really have anything. I'd like to do an entire video on that. So yes. Question from Jennifer Darling Yaw is, what are your plans after nursing school? Do you know what specialty you want to go into? I love following your progress as I'm getting into my ADN right now. This is the toughest thing that I've ever had to go through, but I know we can get through it. Always praying for you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Okay, so My plans after nursing school, not a damn clue. I honestly just would like to complete it. I have an idea of what I want to do. I would like to, like, I have two totally different, like, it kind of depends on a lot of things. Like, a lot of things depend on, you know, where am I going to be at in a year? You know, will I have, I'm going to get to that part. You know, it's just, what am I going to be doing? Am I going to have a boyfriend at the time? Am I going to be, you know, on my own? Am I going to want to move out of state? Am I going to be alone? Am I going to want to live at home? Like, I really don't know. I do know for sure that my specialty is up in the air right now. I honestly know that I like the adrenaline side of nursing. Like, I need adrenaline. Like, I can't do like just a regular medical floor. Like, I need to be in the OR, labor delivery, ER. I just need something adrenaline. I need something to get my blood pumping, and I like being on the move. I don't like just standard nursing. I really don't. Obviously that's the core, but I want something more. I want to do something that's like, I got to shadow the cath lab, like the heart cath lab. It was the coolest experience that I've had so far in my clinicals. I really, really enjoyed that procedure. It was really neat to watch. So I know for sure that I'll be doing something adrenaline-ish, but I'm not entirely sure what my plans are. And that also goes off a question that's like literally asked like 10 times. Will I go to graduate school? And the answer is yes. I definitely don't want to do it right away because I really want to have experience as a nurse, be able to say, you know, I worked the floor, I did this, I did that, like kind of like being a CNA before you're a nurse. Like, you want to be able to say, you know, yeah, I did have that job at one point. I also want to be able to say before I become a practitioner that, you know, I worked the floor, I did this. Like, I want to be able to have a basis before I do go and get my master's. Question from Mrs. Olivia Tipton. Your tattoo is awesome. Did it hurt? What is it? How long did it take? LOL, just curious. Okay, so I have a lot of tattoos. I will show you all my tattoos because this question is actually asked a lot. I'm gonna get naked on camera for you all. So this right here is my shoulder tattoo. It, back gains. This actually took like 3 to 4 hours. But it's my favorite tattoo. It's kind of like the start of my sleeve up here, but I really, really love this one. And then right here, this says, give me strength when I'm standing and faith when I fall. And then it has my mom and my birthday in an infinity sign. Just because my mom is like my life, so that's kind of what that's about. I don't know if I've showed you guys my tattoos before. But then this one is, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. That's that one. And then I have this one, and then I also have Amazing Grace on my foot. So those are all my tattoos. But to answer the question, I think you're probably asking me about my shoulder. That took 3 hours and it was $350 because I tipped him $50 because you always pay your tattoo artist well. Hello, they're engraving ink on your body for the rest of your damn life. So yeah. I would love to get more tattoos. I would love to get more piercings. Being in nursing, it's really, really hard. Like, I would love shit on my hands, but I have to work in a hospital, and dependent upon where I go, some people don't allow it. So yes, it hurt like a mother. That's not even like a question. I love when people ask that. It's like, did your tattoo hurt, girl? It's like, yeah, it fucking hurt really bad. Like, yes, it hurt. It's worth it though. It's like a nice pain. It's like like that pain. Y'all are gonna think I'm warped now, but it's fine. Then I didn't want to address this, but I'm going to, because in my personal life, this is kind of floating up in the air right now and it's really irritating me, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. I don't care what he says or what he thinks, but how do you know you have met the one? How are you and your boyfriend? I also deleted like 10 more questions asking me about my boyfriend because I didn't want to answer them, but this question popped up and I'm gonna go ahead and answer it. Ben and I are no longer together. We have been broken up for a little bit, not very long, but we have been broken up. There's not really a whole lot to say about it. I know we just went to Vegas, and that's kind of what people have like been saying, like, oh, you guys just went to Vegas, like, why'd you break up? There's a lot of things people don't realize when it's behind the scenes. Like, I'm not gonna talk about my relationship, I'm not gonna talk about him, but all I have to say is there's a whole nother side to relationships that people don't see outside of social media and what the front people put up. And him and I definitely had a lot going on behind the scenes that, you know, is between me and him. I wish him the best. I completely have nothing bad to say about him at the moment. Like, he can go ahead and say what he wants kind of thing, but like, there's nothing, I can't control what people say or what people think. Regardless of what people think, I'm single, I am with no one. I'm Holly, doing my thing, living life, and you know, I'm in a good spot, I'm happy, I'm okay. So that is the answer to that question. So when you ask me how do you know you have met the one, don't know, because I have not met that person yet. So yes, to answer that question, I hope that was kind of a decent way to tell you guys that. I didn't really like, yes, this is our second breakup and it's the final breakup. We are done. Like, there's no more. I can tell you guys that, but that is the answer to that question. This is a good question. I love your videos. This is from Gina Sierra Matero. I love your videos. My question is, how do you explain to your friends that are non-nursing friends that sometimes you just need time to study? Well, funny thing, my friends are my nursing friends. I have friends obviously outside of nursing school, but the people that I hang out with are entirely in nursing school. Pretty much all of my friends that I hang out with the most are in nursing school. Those who aren't, they just understand, they know, like they've never really questioned me or given me a hard time about it. Sometimes you do get a hard time from people, but the way to explain it to them is just, there isn't really a way. Like, I guess I've never really had an issue with it, so I don't really know the correct answer to that question, but it's honestly something you just have to be upfront about and make sure that they know it's your priority over anything else. And that's pretty much my advice. Like, you just literally have to tell them, like, this is my life right now, like this, there's nothing else. So everybody's asking me questions about pharm. I'm not gonna answer any of them because I'm gonna do an entire video on pharmacology because there's so many questions on pharm. What do you eat before clinicals to stay active and have energy since we have to wake up so early? I don't eat anything before clinical. Every single day, every single Friday, I had coffee, not Starbucks because it's expensive. I honestly had a cup of coffee every single Friday before clinical. That was it. Like, I would have like a protein bar. Like, my friends gave me shit about it, but like, it's not a big deal. It's like, do what's comfortable for you. Like, people would always be like, are you hungry? Like, no, like I really don't get hungry until later in the day. Like right about now I'll start to get hungry, but during clinical I just was never really hungry because our clinicals were from 6:30 to 1:30, so I was fine. Protein bar and coffee, that's what I did, and that gave me energy. What gym do you go to, and would it be possible to upload more workouts in your workout schedule? Would ever be interested in doing vlogging or what you eat in a day? Love your videos so much. Thanks girl. Not gonna say what gym I go to because I mean, you guys kind of already, I think most of you have an idea of where I live, but I definitely can upload more workouts. I do plan on doing that. I do plan on vlogging my days. That's kind of a part of the summer videos, so stay tuned for that. I will talk to you guys about my workout schedule and what I do personally, just to help anybody who has no idea what they're doing. I do plan on doing that, so yes. At what age do you see yourself getting married, and how many children do you want? I see myself getting married at 26, 27, 28. One of those ages, probably. I have no desire to get married anytime soon whatsoever. I am 21 years old and have a lot to learn about life and people and love. How many children do you want? I would like 4 babies, because my mom's biggest regret was not having a 4th child, and I love kids, I really do, and I know that my karma will be my own children, so I want 4 for sure. 4. The baby daddy can sit down because he's getting 4 little nuggets that are part me. Hi Holly, I'm also a nursing student who just finished my 1st semester in the program. It was also a really stressful semester for me. I mainly focused in school, but I want to have more balance next semester. How do you do that when it feels like you don't have enough time to get everything done, like incorporating healthy meals, physical activity, social life, etc.? And what are you doing this summer to prepare for the next semester? This summer I'm doing absolutely nothing to prepare for the next semester because I really do feel like I have a good idea of how school works. Like, I know I have to work my ass off. Like, I'm literally relaxing all summer. How do I balance everything? I've said this like multiple times, but it's different for everyone. Like, I put working out and fitness at the top of my list, and I make sure that I meal prep on Sundays. I make sure that I have water each day. I make sure that I'm prioritizing my homework. I make sure that I'm studying the amounts I need to, because I know for a fact if I'm not studying enough, I'm gonna flunk a test. Like, I can straight up like sit there and like know, like, wow, I didn't study the amount I should have, I'm gonna flunk. Like, you just have to know and be able to balance all of that. As for working goes, I don't really work that much, and that's kind of what helps me keep my balance. I think if I added in work with workouts in school and meal prepping and studying, it would be really difficult. So kudos to the people that do that. I work every other weekend when I'm in school, so that's the amount I work, and even then it's hard. So I mean, again, personal preference. If you're a rock star and can do all of that, kudos to you, because you're a badass. So What are good nursing books to study for the classes you have taken? Please include ones that have NCLEX style questions. Okay, I am going to actually include this in my pharmacology and fundamentals video because I have specific books that I used. I'm hoping to do my pharmacology video this week, but my best friend is turning 21, so kind of busy for the next few days, but I'm gonna try and film that, and I will definitely let you guys know the specific books. Have you ever taken classes over? Yes. In nursing school, no. Have I been close? Yes. Almost didn't pass patho. That was the class that I literally got the bare freaking minimum in, but other than that, I rocked my classes this semester. I don't see myself having that issue again just because I know what it feels like to have it happen. I did retake anatomy and physiology too because I was kind of obsessed with my CNA job last semester in the spring, so I kind of like didn't care about school, which was really stupid. Don't do that. If you can't work, if you have the option to not work, do it. Dedicate all of your time to school because retaking classes is the worst feeling in the entire universe. Like, I have friends with me this semester that retook classes with me that they were held back a semester, and like it's awful. Like, don't do it. If possible, dedicate all of your time to school. But yes, I have retaken a class. How did you get the fundamental strength and ability to lift? I'm trying to get more into weight training instead of just doing cardio, and I just lack the strength to be able to do anything. Start at the bottom, baby girl. You literally just have to start with a freaking 2-pound weight and you work your way up. That's honestly what I did. The beginning of lifting, I was super weak. I was not strong at all. I built my way up, and that's how it works. Now I can curl freaking 20, 25s. Like, it just, in the beginning, I couldn't even curl probably a 5-pound weight. So it's all about just working your way up the scale and making sure that you are going at a slow pace so that you can build your strength over time. Is it possible to have a job during nursing school and work around 15 hours a week? If so, how do you balance your work and school life, and would it be possible to have straight A's? Absolutely, it's possible to have straight A's. One of my I have a lot of friends that are super freaking smart. 15 hours a week, yes. I work every other weekend, and I work 16 hours that weekend. So yes, it's definitely able, like, I completely believe that it's possible. I know people that do it. I go to school with a mom who has 9 kids and balances her life. So I think anything is possible. You literally just have to put your mind to it. If you believe you can do it, you can, guys. Like, you have to set your mind and heart to something, and you can achieve it. You can achieve anything. And I'm telling you from experience, like with weight loss, with classes, like I've accomplished and overcome obstacles that I never thought I could, but I literally just told myself, like, no, like there's not another option for this. Like, you're doing this, like it's going to happen, and I made it happen. That's all there is to it. How do you stay so fit and maintain your figure while you're busy in school and working out less? I am also a student, and when I have to give up my workout days for study, I feel like when I start working out again, I am back at square one. I totally keep an eye on my nutrition and everything. How do you maintain good physique while you're so busy and working out less? So, okay, basically that was the question. How do I maintain it? Well, honestly, watching what you eat. Nutrition is 100% what's, like, literally, have you ever heard the term 80% nutrition, 20% in the gym? It's true. You literally just have to watch what you're eating, make sure you're drinking a lot of water. If you're not working out one day and you really don't need a ton of carbs, like, don't eat as many carbs. That's kind of what I do. I just really watch what I'm eating the days I don't work out. Like, on the days I do, I really just, like, I mean, I allow myself to eat anything I want because I do intuitively eat, but I just think that it's something you just have to watch with your nutrition. I don't think there's a specific thing I do. I just don't let myself get down about it because nursing school is only 2 years of my life. Like, I have the rest of my life to work out like a hard ass all the time. So I don't get upset about it, I guess. This is a really long question, but it's basically asking, do you feel like classes are hard or are they pretty manageable? I think the classes are hard, but I think they are manageable. I think that anything is possible if you're willing to put in the work. I don't think that any of the classes I've taken in nursing school so far are things people can't do. Like, if you're not willing to sit and study for 8 hours, then you probably shouldn't go to nursing school. If you don't want to sit and read chapters, don't go to nursing school. If you're not prepared to put in the work, then yes, you're not going to do well. You're not going to be able to half-ass it the entire time you're in nursing school. You're going to eventually get your ass kicked, and you may be able to get by one semester, but it gets harder and harder each semester. So if you're going into it thinking, well, I'm just going to see if I can just make my way through, no, don't even do it. If you have that mentality going in, don't. But if you feel like you're not smart enough, like, that's just something that you're holding against yourself. Like, don't think like that. You have to be positive, and if it's something you really want and something you truly have your heart set on, you're going to achieve it and you're going to be fine. Like, that's literally Holy shit, 28 minutes. That's a promise. Stop acting like you're not smart enough. I promise you, you are. There are literally days that I feel like I'm not smart enough at all, but then you get that test back and you're like, girl, I got an 82%, what's up? Can you describe a shift of yours as a CNA? CNA, basically this is horrible. All you really do is you're getting them up for meals and putting them back to bed. There's really never a time that I've done anything different. It's getting them up, getting them down, getting them up, getting them down, taking them to the bathroom, giving them showers. That's it. That's literally what I do as an aide. Normally from 6 to 2, you're busy the entire time. You're getting them up for breakfast, laying some down, getting them up for lunch, putting them back down. That's my shift as a 6 to 2. And then 2 to 10, they're already laid down napping, and then we wake them up around 4, get them ready for dinner at 5:30, put them back down right after. Some people stay up and we put people down throughout the night and give showers that we didn't get done in the afternoon. That's literally my shift as an aide. Very exciting. Is your tan from Vegas or did you get a spray tan, self tan? If so, what products do you use? Love your coloring. Thank you. I still am tan from Vegas. I do use some self tanners, but I have used the tanning bed. I'm not proud of that, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I do sometimes. Yeah. How do you stay positive throughout nursing school? I take it day by day, every single day. Every day is day by day. I don't get worked up about things anymore. I literally just can't do it. So, what was your GPA applying to nursing school? I think it was like a 3.4 or 5 maybe. I don't really know. It wasn't super high. If YouTube ever becomes enough to fully support you, would you quit nursing and focus on YouTube only? Holy shit, that's a good question. My YouTube channel has grown quite a bit, and I love all of you, and you guys are amazing, and I love sharing my knowledge with you guys, then that actually helps people. But I don't think I would ever rely on just YouTube to fully support me. I do make money off of YouTube. I do make money on social media, but it's not anything that's like massive. Like, it's nothing that could support me at all right now, like at all. If I ever became a big ass YouTuber, that would be like a dream come true, like a 1 in a million thing, because I don't really see it like progress. I don't know. That's a hard question, but no, I would not quit nursing. It's something like nursing. YouTube is my like part-time job, but this is like nursing is my focus. Like, my dream is to help people, and that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. So no, I would not quit being a nurse at all. I might like drop it down a little bit if I needed to. Like, if I had the ability to do that, I probably would, but no, I will not. No. Okay, so another question, because I just read it, is she said, ask anything, what do you use for makeup? All right, so for foundation, well, I use I don't want to go get it right now, it's in my bathroom. It's the Smashbox Primer Water. I put that on first. Then I use the L'Oreal Lumi, I'll write this in the description box, L'Oreal Lumi primer, which is in like a white tube, and then that's what I do. And then I have the little orange sponges that you can get anywhere. They're like the little, like, I don't know, they're weird like cone shapes. That's how I apply my makeup. And the foundations that I actually use, I kind of have been using both right now, is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and this is not the shade I use, but this is the one that's in my room. This is the cream beige one, but I actually use the desert beige one. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And then the other foundation that I use is the Sonia Kashuk Satin Matte foundation. My nails are gross, and I have that in shades 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5, because my face changes colors so often. So yes, for foundation, these are the two that I've been using for months and months and months, like literally since like October. They're my favorites. That's what I like. And then after that, I do concealer, and the concealer I use is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I have this in medium and light medium. Medium is my shade right now. And then after that, I set my makeup with the Flower Beauty Powder in the color, it's just the number 1. Yeah, shade number 1. So that's what that looks like. You can get this at Walmart. That's what I set my face with. And then for bronzer, I'm almost out of it. Need to get a new one. I use the Neutrogena Healthy Skin bronzer. Literally all of my makeup is because of Casey Holmes. She's my life, my favorite. And then the blush that I've been using forever is this one from MAC, because it looks really, really good when I'm tan. It's super pretty. Like, look at that. Obsessed. And this color is Love Thing. You can't even really see it anymore. Of course, I use the Casey Holmes palette. This is the palette in gold because I am tan right now, so I really, really like this. But her palettes are freaking gorgeous, so that's what I use. And mascara, I have a favorite mascara, but I'll list it below because I don't want to go get it. But yeah, that's what I use for makeup. So where do you shop? Okay, this is fun. I shop TJ Maxx is number 1. 85% of my wardrobe is TJ Maxx. Number 2, Victoria's Secret. I wear a crap ton of Victoria's Secret. Number 3, I freaking love American Eagle, and holy shit, I just had this in my head. American Eagle, yeah, pretty much shop at TJ Maxx. It's like it. If I find something somewhere else, it's like miraculous. Hello? Hello? This is Bee Stain. See her? Isn't she pretty? Okay. Fun. Okay, describe the best day you ever had. Best day I ever had. Hang on. Best day I ever had. Most embarrassing moment. I gotta call my mom quick. I'm gonna ask her. Hi Mom, I'm filming right now and you're on my video. I got a question that was, what's my best day ever and most embarrassing moment, and I need you to tell me because I can't think. What would be my best day ever? But the last question I'm going to answer is what, obviously you guys just saw me call my mom. The best day of my life, I can't really tell you. I would say the best time of my life was probably the fall of my senior year. I pretty much lived it up. I think every day was amazing. It was just honestly one of the times I had a really tight group of friends. It was the senior year of dance team. I was captain of my team. We had football games. We had homecoming. It was just an amazing time, and that was right after I had broken up with my boyfriend of 4 years. So I was kind of finding myself a little bit that fall, and it was just an amazing time, like on top of the freaking world. Like, your senior year of high school should be amazing, and I honestly can say that was the best time of my life. I don't really have a best day, so that's kind of what I'm saying for that. And the most embarrassing moment, I would probably say my sophomore year of high school. I was in the center of a formation for a dance, and I completely, like, my mind went blank and completely forgot the last half of the routine, and I literally stood in the middle of my gym floor at the point of our pirate, and I literally just, like, my whole team dancing around me, and I stood right in the middle and didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, pretty embarrassing. So I would say that's probably the most embarrassing thing, but other than that, I've had a lot of embarrassing dumb moments. But anyways, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this Q&A. It seems really, really long, and I'm about to edit it and put this up hopefully tonight or tomorrow. Today is Tuesday. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that I answered some of your questions. I am planning on doing individual videos for some of the topics asked, so hopefully you're looking forward to that. Make sure you give this a thumbs up if you had a question answered or something helpful was said. Honestly, I just want to thank you guys so much for your support lately. It's been amazing. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm so happy you're here, and I hope that you are excited to see more videos and vlogs for this summer. And yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.